Well, it is Monday, and I have a much more full mailbox than I was expecting. Got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 in the infamous body bag here, which I think this is actually the first time I've gotten back in the body bag since I started this channel. So it's actually pretty good. I mean, that's, like 500 or 600 mail-outs, somewhere between 300 to 500 successes, and if this is the first body bag I've gotten stuff started, that's pretty good. I've only had about 3 or 4 of them in my lifetime, so guess I'm kind of beating the odds a little bit there. But anyways, we'll take a look at this one first just to see what happened on this one. But it's one I wasn't expecting to come back, so I know nothing about it, aside from the fact that it's postmarked from West Palm Beach, Florida, and the initials on it are BG. And I mailed it fairly recently based on the stamp. So you might be able to see there, it got kind of torn open at the top there. Cards are visible there, but I don't see any significant damage to them, which is great. Postmark is all kinds of screwed up there. We'll just show you there. But yeah, let's see what we've got here. This is from a former Detroit Tiger, Bill Gullickson. Got him back on all 4 cards that I sent to him. Very happy to get those ones in. Show you 2 right there. Former Tiger, former Expo. Who else did he play for? Expos, Reds, Yankees, Astros, Tigers. There you go. And I had actually seen that he was signing stuff free recently, which he usually had been $5 per item. So I tried him out. I threw in $5 just in case, because I think if I remember right, his money goes toward a type 1 diabetes research. So very good, place for that money to go to. So it's like, all right, yeah, I will definitely toss in $5 for that. So put that in, got it back. So yay for that. Moving right along, I've got 3 that I didn't know were coming in today. We'll take a look at those ones last. Take a look at these ones first here. We've got one first up from Reno, Nevada. It's one that I didn't put the initials on, so I don't know for certain who it is, but I believe this is going to be Tito Fuentes. He also did not seal the envelope, just tucked it in, so... actually, no, it's not him. It is, well, surprised myself accidentally there, but it's another one that I sent out at around the same time there, and to the same area. And this is going to be Dave Kingman. 84 Diamond Kings card right there. Got that one done to add to the set. Very happy to add that one in. And yeah, took me by surprise just a little bit right there. Good stuff, though. Let's see here. Moving on, we've got one from Phoenix, Arizona. I can narrow it down to 2 people this might be. I'm going to take a guess. I believe this is going to be Willie Wilson. It's either Willie Wilson or Shelby Miller. And I believe based on the thickness of this envelope, that's Willie Wilson. And yes, indeed it is. With another 84 Diamond King and also the... Topps all-time fan favorites card, both of those being sets that I'm working on. Paid him $5 a card on those, so $10 out, and got these both back. Very happy to pay that, as he was not exactly known to be a good TTM signer for quite a while. So being able to add those set cards in, totally happy with that. So we'll take a look at these ones where I don't really know who they are because I didn't know they were coming and didn't have a chance to look them up then because of that. So first up, we have JL, and there's no postmark on it. They just had to hand cancel these stamps with a pen mark, as you can see right there. But yeah, so initials are JL. Let's see what we've got here. JL is Mr. James Laurenitis, former Ohio State linebacker. Of course, went on to a career with the St. Louis Rams. Retired now, but signed all 4 cards I sent. There's 2 of them right there. Of course, I'm a big Buckeyes fan. Cleveland on my shirt right there, enough said. But yeah, big Ohio State fan. Very happy to get these ones back. Remember back when Facebook first was started out back in the, well, when it was first really expanding, I was a part of a group called Guns Don't Kill People, James Laurenitis Kills People. So yeah, there you go. Next one up, we have the initials of SM. This one does not have a postmark on it. We've got the machine's purchase stamp there. So take a guess if you want to. I really have no idea who it is. And going into here, this is... Okay, this one is Shelby Miller, so I ended up getting both of those back here today. Didn't have the postmark, so that kind of threw me off, but I forgot that I put the initials on him. But you'll see right here, several. Signed all 4 cards I sent. These 2 I'm happiest with the most. I mean, check out the Pearl Border Gypsy, or Pearl Frame Gypsy Queen card, and also a Mini 72 for my set project there. Absolutely amazing signature out of him there as well. It's trying to make a go at it here, trying to get his career back on track a bit as a player, and so he just signed with the Cubs recently. Hope he's able to pull that one off, and keeping an eye on him all that. Last one we've got here, the initials on it are LH, and it's postmarked from Santa Ana, California. And again, not really sure on this one. So, it is... this one. Okay, no, this one was on my list. I totally forgot about it being there, but this one is Luke Hudson, because I remember looking this one up earlier. Signed all 3 cards I sent. These went out back in June of last year. And so there you go. A little bit of a wait. Very happy to get those back, though. I got the... I was like those Upper Deck 40-man... excuse me. Those Upper Deck 40-man cards like that. And, of course, I mean, you can't go wrong with the... What year was this one? The 2005 Cons Hot Dogs set put out by the Cincinnati Reds. Show you the back there. Probably don't see very many of those out there, so I figure, you know, show that off, send it out, see what I get. Got it back. So, there we go. 6 envelopes, 1 surviving, a body bagging as well. So, real happy to get those. Great way to start the week off. Hopefully we're going to have some more coming up on Tuesday, right after this. It's Wednesday the 10th. Nothing in the mail there on Tuesday, but today we have 1 TTM and 1 purchase. We'll go ahead and open up that purchase first, since I've got it here. Already opened it, but haven't looked at it yet. I know exactly what it is, though. It's, may have mentioned my friend Ray in Baltimore is selling off a lot of his soccer autographs he's picked up over the years, trying to sell off a lot of the cards. And so, a friend of his actually is selling a bunch off at the same time, too. And so, I'd already gotten with Ray to see, you know, okay, what do you have that I need out of all this stuff? And got a few from him. Didn't know that Jeff was posting his up as well, so saw those on eBay, got with him, and... said, hey, just send me your list and let me know what all you need on there. He said, I've got some baseball stuff too, so send him my whole address, or my whole list file and everything. It has baseball, football, hockey, soccer, racing, you name it, it's on there pretty much. Let me see if I can find, there we go. Just gonna try to basically cut through the tape. There we go, instead of trying to peel it off. Makes it go a little quicker. So he had a whole lot of soccer ones I needed, and also a few baseball ones, and so he gave me a pretty good deal on those ones. So let's see if I can, still can't quite get it out of there, but there we go, almost there. Take the easy way out with this, there we go. So he was able to hook me up with those, gave me a good deal on them, and yeah, mailed them out over the weekend. They just got here today, so go ahead and show you off what we got out of those. Sure, you've probably already been able to see at least a couple of them here real quick here on the ends of the packaging there. Almost. All right, there we go. There we go. Last big piece off of there. All right, we're good to go. Cool. So, probably saw the baseball ones right off the bat. First off, a Dave Schmidt Diamond King, 1989 Donruss. I've already got that one signed. Got a TTM a few months ago, but with the Diamond King stuff, it is always good to have some extra trade bait and everything. You never know, somebody might have one that you need, and need that one. So, got the Dave Schmidt, and also picked up the Howard Johnson SIG as well. I actually got Hojo for my all-time fan favorite sets at the National in 2014, but I wasn't yet doing the Diamond King sets. So, never did get the 90 Donruss one of those. Tried mailing it off. Never got anything back, so glad to pick this one up for these sets. This now puts me at over 100 Diamond Kings autographs. I'm at 100 even out of 262 for the years I'm collecting. So, yeah, real happy to get those ones knocked out there. I also sent a bunch of unsigned Diamond Kings that I needed. So, some I needed, some I didn't. It's just like he said he wanted to move them all as a giant lot, so grabbed up all of those. And then, yeah, the majority of these are going to be indoor soccer ones for that particular project. So, let's see if I can get into these ones first. Might take me a second here. I'm just going to see if I can thumbnail cut this. Come on, not quite able to get it. Hate Scotch tape so much. There we go, got it. Probably need a Band-Aid on my finger after that, but I got through it. So, first off, we'll go from, start from most recent and on further back. So we got the Pacific Picks the Pros. This was an insert in the 92-93 Pacific set. Got Joe Malia right there and Victor Nogueira. Victor's one of the greatest goalies of all time in indoor soccer and American outdoor soccer as well. He played in the NASL for a bit. But not really a good TTM signer, so very happy to pick that one up. So got Kim Runtved, believe he still lives here in the U.S. It's him and Jan Goossens. I always get mixed up. I think Goossens is back over in Europe now, if I remember right. But still, glad to get that Rontved. I've gotten him by mail before this. Let's see here. Continuing on through these are all part of the 92-93 set. We've got Rene Ortiz and Zoran Karic. Both good TTMers, but I've gotten them enough times to where I don't want to send out just a single card for the last ones I need for those sets. So very happy to be able to pick those ones up at an affordable price. Also got Jim Gabara as part of that 92-93 set. Another good TTMer that I just didn't feel like sending a single card off to another time. Another one of those gold ones here from Zoran Karic, former Cleveland Crunch player there. Two more from the 92-93, just the base set, and that's Daryl Doran and Doug Neely. Also solid TTMers right there, but again, I'm down to one card on each of those guys. I've started doing the 92-93 set a lot later, so if I can pick it up via trade or a purchase rather than having to mail off just a single card, I'll typically do that. Moving on back to the 90-91 set, we got a Joe Papaleo card. Actually, just mailed out to Papaleo here today as well. I still need him on like 2 other cards in that project. He's got 5 total across the sets, and I'm up to 3 signed, so mailed off the last 2 plus a couple extras, so we'll see if those come back. And get the 88-89 set here of Victor Nogueira once again. So there you go. That knocks out my purchase there. Big thanks to Jeff for providing those. And let's take a look at this TTM here. It's one that mailed out fairly recently to, looks like it's coming back from Charlotte, North Carolina. It's another one where I don't have the initials on. I think, though, this is going to be the guy whose signature is on my first ever baseball mitt. Give you a chance to see if you can think of who that might be. You're talking, late 80s, early 90s we're talking. I actually still have the mitt. I should have broken it out here for this, but didn't feel like digging around for it at all. And it is... Yes, it is exactly who I thought it would be. And that is Mr. Frank Viola. 1991, I believe, Spalding model mitt that I have with his signature on it. And so now I've got all of my set cards finally finished off as well, adding the all-time fan favorites one here to the 2 Diamond Kings ones, one of which I picked up in a trade, one of which I purchased. So totally set on him now as well. Viola signs very well by mail, $5 requested fee that he charges on those. So very happy to pay that to be able to knock that completely out. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we're going to have some more coming up right after this on Thursday. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. But either way, hopefully there's more right now. Guten Tag! Ist Thursday. Ich bin ein Autograph-Trader. Okay, so I'm going to level with you. I don't speak German. You probably figured that out a few seconds into that. But I did make a trade with a member of a Facebook group that I'm in, who's in Germany, as you can see right there, Deutsche Post. This is about half, I believe, of what's coming in this trade. The other half hopefully will be there tomorrow. It came up on informed delivery, but did not arrive here today. So hopefully it'll be here tomorrow, though. But traded some soccer autographs, and I'm getting some hockey ones back for them. I told him basically, surprise me on those. Just, give me whatever you think is fair for the soccer ones. And so he's got some like 1980s, I think, 80s and 90s postcards that were signed. So said, all right, yeah, I'll put together a group of those for you. And so let's see what we've got among those. So we have right here, okay, a few names. A name I recognize already right off the top of everything. That is Miroslav Freisser. Right there. We have Doug Barry. We have a guy who eventually became Jaromir Jagr's agent, Yuri Kra. C-R-H-A, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let's see here. We have Helmut Steiger. Also, Hardy Nielsen. Got info on the back of a lot of these as well. So for the Hardy Nielsen one, it tells a few career details, height, weight, birth date, all that kind of stuff right on there. So it's pretty cool. We have Daniel Naud. I think it's Naud, something like that. This one has an ad on the back for I believe a bank, it looks like. Got a Kerry Cummins, it appears. Has that bank ad on the back as well. And Miroslav Mali as well, signed right down there at the bottom. So there you go. That's the first batch. Let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in there, it looks like. I think I'm supposed to get around, I think it was like 26, 24, 26, somewhere around there total. So first of maybe 3 batches, I would guess, if I had to take a guess on there. But I know he said he sent them in multiple envelopes, so glad to get the first one in, though. Definitely some really cool ones right off the top of everything there. So very happy to get those in. No TTMs today, but hey, my first international trade in a number of years. I mean, I've made a few to Canada here and there. I don't really count that because, I mean, it's, sharing a land border and everything, but this is the first overseas trade I've made in probably 10 years or so. But yeah, sent some soccer ones off to Germany and got those back. Other countries, I've done deals in Switzerland, Germany. I think where else? Maybe Sweden. Yeah, Sweden, I'm pretty sure. A few deals to Finland. So yeah, always fun to do all that. So thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully we've got some more stuff coming here on Friday or Saturday. Maybe both, maybe neither. But anyways, hopefully something right after this. All right, it is Friday. We've got 3 envelopes here. We'll go through each of those. We'll start out with this one. Got the an Easter seals stamp on the back. I also put one on the front and a smiley face sticker. Postmark from Reno, Nevada, and he also added on his own return address label, so you can see exactly who that is right there. And it is Tito Fuentes, the former infielder for the Giants. Had one more set card that I needed to get him on, so I figured I'd mail that one out. I think it cost $5. And there we go. Signed it kind of sideways there. Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty good. Great signature, though, out of him. So yeah, I bought the 272s I needed on him fairly recently from another collector, so I figured, you know what, let's mail out that one, just be totally done with him. So glad to get that one back. Next one up, postmarked from North Texas. No letters on the, or no initials on top there. I think, though, this is going to be Tony Dorsett. See if he signed both cards I sent, or if it was just one. And he did indeed sign both. Sometimes these guys get kind of picky about unlicensed memorabilia, basically. But what I've been doing is I've been making these custom index cards of Heisman Trophy winners. And so I figured, you know what, let's see if we can get it. And there we go. Dorsett did indeed sign my set card and my Heisman Index. Very happy to get those ones back. $10 fee on that I should add as well. And one more. This one's been out a while. I think I sent this in July based on my notes. Mid-Island, New York. The initials are BP, and I think this is going to be former Mets prospect Bill Pulcifer on this one, or these ones. And yes, indeed, that is who we've got here. Signed all 4 cards that I sent. We'll show 2 of them here. I gotta see if Brooke Fordyce signs by mail, and if he does, this one's gonna go out to him very soon. And of course, like I said, 96 Fleer, always one of my favorite ones. So there we go. Cool stuff there coming in here on Friday. Didn't see the next 2 envelopes I'm waiting on in my trade from Germany, but I got that first one in at least. He said that he just received his cards from me the other day, or today I think it was. So hopefully I'll get those next 2 in tomorrow or early part of next week. So if I did get them in, probably gonna see them right now. All right, it is Saturday. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show off today. A very good Saturday. Went out to Allen. Had a big card show out there at the Waters Creek Convention Center. It's almost become, I mean, this is kind of really big regional show now. Almost to where you could almost call it like a regional national, but they're having it, you know, every couple months or so. I think the next one's going to be coming up in May. Went to this one. It's the first time I've been to a show out there since probably, what, July or August of 2019. Went to a smaller show, you know, back in September of 2020 here in Arlington. They're going to be doing another one of those coming up soon, too, and I'm probably going to hit that one. But yeah, I came with a whole bunch of stuff to show off, which I'm going to be showing you here in a bit. First, though, I want to hit the mail. Got 2 envelopes here. One of them is that second portion of the trade that I mentioned the other day coming from Germany. So let's go ahead and open that on up and take a look and see what we've got here in part 2. So like I said, if you happen to skip over it already, I traded a bunch of soccer autographs in exchange for some hockey signed postcard size photos from this collector over in Germany. And so let's see what we've got here. So this one is Dieter Medicus, right there. A lot of these guys I'm going to say I probably have never heard of, but there's a few of them that from my previous batch that I definitely recognize. So we'll see if there's some in here too. Let's see here. There's Harold Kreis. We have Axel Kammerer, 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 there we go, that. Who we got here? This is Peter Dreisaitl. Wonder if that's father of the current NHLer. That's a possibility. Oh, let's see here. We have Bernd Wagner. There's Gerd Trunchka. We have Josef Schlickenrieder, something like that. Reader, I think. Schlickenrieder. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, this one is Udo Kiesling. So he has an autograph printed on it and then signed in live ink above it there. Cool stuff there. Let's see here. This is another Dieter Medicus. Love this one with the Jofa helmet. This is Greg Thompson. Let's see another one that's sponsored by Jofa, and this is Marcus Kuhl. And the last one here is another one of Gerd Trunchka. So there we go, some German hockey coming into my collection right there. Always love adding, kind of oddball stuff like that you don't see much here in the U.S. Speaking of hockey, got one here. This is postmarked. It's from Canada, as these stamps will show you there. Postmarked from, I can't quite tell where, but the initials on it are KL, and I believe this is going to be a Hockey Hall of Famer right here from the Edmonton Oilers, Mr. Kevin Lowe. He's their GM right now, I believe. GM president, something of that sort. And let's see. Yes, indeed, he did sign everything I sent. We'll show off the two variations of the 91-92 score cards right there. And so there you go. Very happy to get those ones back. A mainstay of the Cup years there that the Oilers had, and I think he may have won one with the Rangers as well, possibly. Not 100% certain on that, but it sounds right to me at least, so yeah, we'll go with that. So, as I said, went out to Allen, Texas today for a card show. I mean, the size of this thing, it is amazing. I mean, like I said, I went to it about a year and a half ago, and it was big, but not quite this big. I mean, check this out. So, I was actually warned ahead of time by a friend of mine, Josh Durham. He said, dude, there's this dealer from Tampa. You need to find his table. You need to go through his stuff because he has a ton of signed cards, affordable prices on them and everything. From what I can tell, he's a guy who did a lot of spring training autos. Like I said, he's from the Tampa area. I think Bradenton, he said to be exact, which is where the Pirates had spring training forever. So he did a lot of in-person graphing there with the Pirates players, with anybody who played against them in the Grapefruit League there. I think he did a lot of TTMing there as well, since there's a lot of guys, excuse me, that were solid TTMers that I saw in there. So, I mean, he had like a ton of Tom Niedenfuhr, a lot of Bill Lee that included the Earth 2011, 2012 inscription on there that he always adds with whatever year he signed it. God, Tom Foley, he had a load of Tom Foley. So I'm betting he probably had a few, assistants there and everything to help him out with that. But yeah, I mean, this was, several like 3,200 count boxes that I was just going down the line, just, checking out everything. Had them all organized by team, then alphabetical by player, and then in order by year and set after that. So it was easier if you were looking for a certain player. Unfortunately, I'm, looking for certain sets more than anything, but, just bear down and go through it is the best I could say to do with it. So I spent probably a good 3 hours at that table going through stuff, but came across this nice little stack here of some autographs, and so you're going to be seeing a few of these, I'm sure, coming up again on the channel because they are going to be mailed out. For example, you have here this 1968 Braves rookie star. It's already signed by Ron Reed. Jim Britton is a very good TTMer, so it's going to be going to him very soon. We also have a 71 Reds rookie star signed by Milt Wilcox. I can get Frank Duffy on that without much of a problem. Actually gotten both those guys by mail in the last, couple of years or so. And we've got the 71 Braves rookies signed by Ralph Garr, and I can get Rick Kester with no problem on that either. If I remember right, I may have already gotten Kester and Britton on, I think they may have been on the 72 Braves rookie stars, and I've gotten that one signed by everybody. It has Tom House as the probably best known name on there. But yeah, so those three are going to be going out in the mail here very soon. Added one as a just for the hell of it pickup, and that's because this is a guy who could end up in the Hall of Fame potentially. And it's a signed rookie card of his, and being able to land this for $4, a Bob Gritch rookie card. Yes, I will take that any day. I mean, Gritch signed for a long time for $5 an item, maybe $10. Recently, he upped his costs to 25 an item, and it's like, that is way outside my price range. But being able to get a nice conditioned rookie card already signed and only pay $4 for it, damn right I'm going to pick that up. So, real happy to add that one. Goes along with a few other big name signed rookies that I've gotten recently. Couple of set hits as well. I've got the Mike Jorgensen, 72 tops. Jorgensen, not exactly much of a signer by mail, so glad to be able to snag that one. I think it was also $4. And same thing with the Wes Parker right here for the 72 set. Hasn't signed since 2012, if I remember right. So seeing that one at an affordable price, yeah, we're snapping those up. Had a lot of Diamond Kings in there as well, and so I was able to, I just mentioned the other day that I hit my 100th Diamond King. Well, we're now going to be up to our 106th Diamond King, so adding 6 here to that. Let's see. We'll go in order chronologically on these, so, and numerically as well. So first off, 85, card number 19, Mario Soto. Happy to find that one for only $3. We've also got a Juan Samuel. Samuel used to be a very solid TTMer. Hasn't signed much in several years, though. The pen skipped a little bit on there, but not too bad. Again, $3 for a guy that's not signed by mail anymore. I'll pick that up any day, even if it's, smear bit or whatever, has, Skippy pen, whatever. I like it. We've got an 87 here, and that is Greg Walker. I have not seen Walker signed by mail ever that I can recall. Ooh. Color changes. Nice. And we've got 3 more to go here from the 1989 set, cards 1, 21, and 22. Number 1 is Mike Greenwell. Another $3 pickup right there. Card number 21, Harold Reynolds. Also $3, as you've probably figured out by now. And the 89, Gerald Perry on card number 22. That was actually the first of the Diamond Kings that I found in that box. So, yeah, absolutely ecstatic to be able to add those into the collection. And lastly, some unsigned stuff that you'll probably see, hopefully coming back signed in the next few weeks or months, whatever. We've got a Bill Nelson right there. Former Browns quarterback. This one shows him with the Steelers, but I just couldn't pass this one up because the condition is so great on it. I mean, look at that. Sharp edges, great corners on them. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that. 50 cents, by the way, I paid for each of these ones. So, yeah. We've also got a couple from Joe Cunningham. I, of course, TTM'd Cunningham recently. He kept my 55 tops card, I think it was, but sent back another one. I was able to get eventually a different 55, but I've got a 1960 and a 63 here. So we'll send those. There we go. Get the light off those. We'll send those out here, upcoming pretty soon. I actually grabbed 2 63s here, so you'll probably see one from Aubrey pretty soon as well. Grabbed a few from Johnny Edwards. I actually got him a while back, and he's one of the fastest responses that I have ever gotten. So probably be keeping 2 of these for myself, possibly give one to Aubrey, and you'll hopefully see her get those ones back as well. But there you go. Edwards is also known for adding in a lot of extras whenever you send to him. So if I had to take a guess, I'm going to send him, 2 cards myself, and I'll probably get him getting a few photos back signed along with it. I mean, great signer. If you haven't sent to him at all, go get yourself some cards of him and definitely try it out. I've got a Ron Fairley here from the 67 set. You'll hear his name come up a bit later as well. Got the Ron Hansen rookie card there, 60 tops set. I've gotten him once before on a 63 and a 72, but saw this one. It's like, he signs quickly. We'll go ahead and grab that one, and maybe we'll go grab a few other commons at some point. Had to grab a Hawk Harrelson as well. I had an autograph of his and traded it, so I know he's TTM'd a bit. I'll have to look and see if he still is, and if he is, that's going to go out as well. Got 2 here of Jim Lonborg from the 68 and 69 sets. I've gotten him before several years ago, but worth another mailing. Let's see, a few, well, this one I picked up just because, it's a Jerry Kuzman second-year card. It's his first solo card that he ever had. He's a $10 TTMer. His signature is looking kind of shaky lately, and I've got other set cards I need to get done first, so I probably won't get the signed, but still, it's a cool one to have, I think. And again, it's 50 cents. Why not? Got some duels here that hopefully I'll be able to get both to sign, such as Richie Hebner and Al Oliver together. Got a couple other cards I need by Oliver first, but get him on the rookie card, too. Hebner's always a solid signer. Oliver should be pretty good as well. He's, I think, $10 each. Not bad. I know Billy Cowan signs. I think John Bocabella... just dropped that one. I think John Bocabella signs. I'll have to look and see. I may be totally wrong on that, but have to look that up here in a bit because now I'm starting to question myself. But grab their rookie card right there for 50 cents. I know at the very least Billy Cowan will sign, so get that done. Jack Billingham, and I mentioned before I had Jim Ferry, so I'll be able to send this one off to him as well. I'll see if Billingham signs too. I'm not certain on that, but again, 50 cents. It's worth a gamble to me. I know George Mitterwald signed. Not sure about Rick Rennick, but I hope he does, and I can get the 68 Twins Rookie Stars card signed. And one guy who is deceased, so he won't be signing at all, unfortunately, but I just had to grab the iconic 1966 Topps Don Mossy card. There you go. If you haven't read it before, go and look up what Bill James wrote about Don Mossy. And, I mean, yeah, this dude in this photo, he is, what, let's see. Born in 1930, so he was 35 in this photo. He looks closer to about 65 than 35. I mean, I'm 36. Do I look like that yet? Please tell me I don't. Please. But there you go. So that's what we picked up at the show today. That's what came in the mail. Great week here overall with everything. I mean, several set hits. Picked up a few set hits at the show there as well. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, do so. It's down there below the video somewhere. Go and check out sportscardforum.com. All sorts of great information about all things related to collecting, especially a great TTM address section. And once again, hopefully we'll have very full mailboxes next week. And of course, stay tuned tomorrow. Should be another Show Off Sunday coming up to finish up my Topps run. Showing off, I think it was the final 10 years of it or so, 2010, somewhere around there. Go and check it out tomorrow. I filmed it 2 weeks ago. I'm kind of forgetting exactly what's there, but it'll be up tomorrow. Go and check that out. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.